Sounds like somebody's about to say something.
I keep thinking of trying to say something and nothing comes up.
I hear it. I'm like, oh, here it comes.
I guess I'm, having performance anxiety on my end.
Right. It's a good role play. Oh yeah, that's RC, right?
Yeah.
So do you know about not pre-edging, but the different ways you can spend edge?
I know some of them. I don't know all of them.
Yeah.
I usually focus on 3, which is the exploding sixes, the reroll failures, and then crap. What was the last one? It's late.
No, you've got the main ones really. The cool thing about the exploding one is if you don't pre-edge, you can do it post-roll, but instead of all you do is you roll your total edge pool and you let that explode.
Okay.
So if you just if you didn't pre-edge and you end up rolling 0 with only 3 dice, and you're gonna spend edge, you may as well roll your because you have 5 edge, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, did.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You don't lose edge. You just lose use of edge. You still have 5. Unless you burn it, you still have it.
Yeah, you'll roll your total
I
dice pool.
So, and if you had wanted to, you could have pre-edged before anything, and you would have rolled 8 dice, exploding.
Explode. Yeah.
Yeah, but for peeing, I mean,
it was probably a low threshold. Yeah, you.
Well, I mean, again, after if you're gonna spend edge anyway, the point there would have been 5 exploding dice is always better than 3 non-exploding dice.
Yeah,
it's just the thing we were saying.
I think you were totally in your right to not edge beforehand for a P check, but
that's okay. Charisma is one of those ones that I do want to improve eventually.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just breaking the rust off of RC. He's been inactive for too long.
Yeah, you said you haven't played since, what was it, June?
I haven't played RC since June. I had a computer die on me, so I was kind of forced offline for about 3 months.
Oh, wow.
And then I've just been able to get in a couple of games as GM.
Right on.
And then hit a convention with a 0 karma character taking on something that one of the GMs said, you're nuts, but I'll let you do it anyway. And it felt really weird being the only person in the group who wasn't actually doing anything.
What do you mean? What?
Well, I think the next person, or the next highest karma character had 80-something. So everybody had managed to get in initiative modifiers and cyberware, and I'm sitting there with, straight out of the book kind of stuff.
Right.
And not at all impressive. So, yeah, okay, we're going to start the initiative pass at 40. Okay. And then 30, and then 20, and I go at 11.
I mean, that's more about the type of characters, right? Because characters out of character can get 40. It's just... And that's one of the things I like about Shadowrun, is that a Keragen character and a character with 80 karma, the Keragen character can still win. Obviously, the 80 karma is still slightly better, but it's not like a D&D or a Pathfinder or some of those other systems where someone with more levels is always going to beat someone with less levels. It's more of...
It helps round them out.
Yeah, they're rounded.
Give more options.
Yeah, but the problem that I was having was right out of generation, I wasn't able to afford the better RCCs or vehicles that I could really tap into to use the higher initiatives.
I mean, that's a rigor thing, too, especially until they come out with Rigor 5. There's really 2 ways to play a rigor that are actually statistically viable, and that's the Street Sam that has drones to just give suppressive fire to it, or the Decker that just controls devices, a bunch of drones.
Yeah, and I was trying to play a rigger who doubles as a meat bodyguard, and you can't do that very well.
That's definitely what karma helps you do, right? Is stretch out those concepts into a more fuller character.
High edge pool, then you just need 1 dice in it and pre-edge it when you want to really make it happen.
That's true. You gotta love edge.
Humans, best race.
Best
Bob's
race.
not in the thing, I'm assuming.
And I'm the racist.
There.
You're chanting humans.
Hey, I'm trying to get Napov involved.
Couldn't be a face with 4 charisma. Come on, orc life.
Yeah, I've been trying to build a troll rigger, and it's just out of generation. It's almost impossible.
Trolls are tough.
Yeah, getting this troll mage was a little tough.
Mages can do it though, because mages can do what's the thing trolls have a lot of that you can.
Nothing.
There's
Yeah,
troll mages though. So what's the thing that they can do? Because you can
Start
take
with a high
different.
body.
I have a high body and high strength, which no mage ever has.
Yeah, you just get to have those things basically, which kind of gives them an edge.
Yeah, well, it's definitely more points, but I thought there was definitely like a thing that trolls can get high in that
You
can
could
be your
easily
magic base.
be an aspected mage and take more combat skills, and then use like health spells to buff the crap out of yourself.
It's true.
Or
It's
another
pretty
good
badass.
spell to
That's not
have
any fun.
is increase willpower, because it'll help you resist drain. So you have to take like -1 using psych to maintain it, but then you're constantly at like the max willpower, which is great for classes like orcs and stuff because you can cast it at a lower level and get a higher result and not have to worry about taking drain on yourself. Downside is if you ever have a GM that actually knows about magic, they're going to put mana barriers in your way.
Yeah, everywhere.
But, mhm. Yeah, if you want to talk about doing gimmicky mages, let me know. Because I have an Islamic hobgoblin that's nonsense.
Well, see, that one is fun though. I've seen like the stats on that one. It's actually sounds like it's fun to play with.
I would not know. I have not played her yet.
She might be dead tomorrow.
But no, I've also got like an aspected mage who is going to be sort of an unarmed combat character. So there's ways to gimmick it and have fun with it.
Is that not on the hub or is that Nicoya?
It will be on the hub whenever someone else dies.
Someone dies, basically. Yeah.
I've got my 3 characters for now. So possibly tomorrow, if Bettina dies in Chicago, we'll see.
We can only hope.
You can only hope.
So now that you've already gotten to the thing that I was going to try to eat common sense for before was you knew that the 2 cars in the middle were 1 driver apiece, which was the long haul, like, legit drivers.
On the
You knew that there was a car with 3 people, and then there was those 3 orcs that were kind of chummy. And you knew there was a car with 2 people, and there was those 2 dwarves who you drank out of the table who were kind of chummy. So that was
Yeah.
what I was getting common sense for.
That would do it. I just
Figured it out.
thought that there were 3 drivers or 3 people in the back. That was my hold up. I thought the
Okay.
car had the 3.
That might be on me for not explaining it better. When you got the free file that was like creeping you out because it didn't have protection on it,
Yeah.
when it was just saying like because all it had was the guys' names, that said like all of the people because it listed the drivers for the other 2 cars, right? So
Mhm.
3 and 2 meant that 3 and 2 total.
Right.
All right, what time is it? I think it's been about 10 minutes almost. So let's go down the list. Macbeth, you're here.
Presents.
RC, I think I heard. Nicoya, I was talking. Steak.
Yep.
And Tropic.
Hello.
Oh, so you guys were here just like listen to us talk? Come on. You can join in.
I was interjecting here and there, but you guys were so in depth with it that I just couldn't get a word in edgewise. Or maybe I forgot to hold down the push to talk key. Either is definitely viable.
I think you forgot to push the talk key, dude. But
That is possible.
we're good. You still had fun. Let's continue having fun. Now I believe one way or another you're gonna have to deal with 3 orcs that one's brandishing, and by brandishing I mean he's got like a little wipe cloth and he's kind of just polishing his beating stick. The other 2 are holding assault rifles. And they're watching RCP. Well, the male orc, because I already said the female orc was interested in Nicoya earlier, or not Nicoya, Dawn. So the male orc is definitely watching UP. The other 2 don't really care.
I was just trying to figure out who RCP was, and then it hit me.
So with that, begin however you're going to do this.
Mages, do you guys need any time to butt heads together?
Possibly.
I will say that while the 2 on the ground can totally see everybody, the three up top in their little perch on like the second story in the building can only see the two orcs. They don't have line of sight on the guy the Minotaur who's leaning against their building, basically.
So sorry, this should probably be something my character would know about because we've spent so much time together. Who is our combat people? Is that just Macbeth and
Macbeth's a rigger, or not? He's a decker. You're pretty sure of that.
yeah, but he shoots almost more dice than Rosen does.
Yeah, I throw 15 pistol dice.
I didn't look at that. Okay, so you're more combat ready than I thought you guys were going to be.
It's tied up in the cyber arm.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
And RC is our other one, right?
Yeah, RC's a combat guy. And Tropic, how are you?
I got 9 dice and pistols, so I'm not fantastic, but I can shoot someone.
Okay, so
basically what you're saying is you're very lucky that you faced out 2/5 of the combat guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good work.
but you're not going to be shooting things. You're going to be doing matrixy stuff. So, do you want to shoot some stuff? RC, would you like to shoot some stuff?
I can, but I'm not using my primary gun, so it's not going to be very effective.
Okay, well then Don's just going to get in the car. I am not running in heels.
Which car is Don getting in?
No, you're in a warehouse. We're all in a warehouse. Don.
You're not in a warehouse. The three of you are on the second story of a building. It's not necessarily a warehouse.
Oh, sorry, right.
Oh, okay. Well, this is where I'm at. I was looking to see if anyone wanted to improve reflexes, essentially.
You could totally give it to me.
I will update him by DNI.
I will point out that will not affect your agility on your gun because you're using a cyber arm.
Improved reflexes?
Well, improved reflexes is for
Just
your
initiative. Yeah, with improved
That will
initiative.
still affect that. You're correct.
Yeah, with improved initiative.
Not agility, improved reflexes.
Yeah, with improved initiative, I could.
Oh, but you silly boy, I'm not touching. Never mind. Neither of you are probably very pure. I don't want to take that pain.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I'm already maintaining 2 spells.
It's pretty hurtful, but that was fair.
I mean, you did insult all of Work-Kind earlier, to be fair.
Misunderstanding.
Dawn would not be offended by that. Remember, she's a human-looking orc.
Oh, also, Dawn, before combat starts, Dawn and Steak.
Yes.
Can you both make perception checks? I forgot to make you make earlier. Oh, and also, Tropic's downstairs. Yeah, Dawn and Steak, please make the perception checks.
I don't see things while I'm maintaining spells.
That actually makes this better. So Steak also made. Okay, so you see 2 and 1. Both of you totally see the continuous bruise that is Macbeth's neck at this point.
Oh yes, no, I noticed that earlier.
You notice that now because your perception took this long, but yeah, that's a thing that can happen when Macbeth gets back. Otherwise, what do we? You guys got to still tell me how you're gonna approach the 3 guys that are still gonna give you trouble.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
I could probably get back in and hop on the radio and ask if there's going to be another pit stop, up ahead. I just want to make sure, just because, I really had a lot to drink last night.
But we're not going to hit them here?
Well, no, I just want to confuse them. But if somebody else has a better idea, I'm all for it.
Right. As you go to get back in your car, they're going to start walking towards their vehicle.
And they are out of the lead vehicle, right?
They are still until they're walking back towards the lead vehicle, but they are out and you're in right now. I will point out that because Tropic didn't say anything, Tropic is still not in. He is walking back to your vehicle still.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right, sorry. So from the 3rd floor, I can't see these people though.
No, you totally saw 2 of them, and now you can see the 3rd as he walks back to his vehicle.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Well, give me some. Well, if no one wants to do anything, I shall take care of this. No, actually, I can't do that as much as I want to.
As soon as the mages do something, is when Macbeth is going to control device on the delivery vehicles.
They've already lost that war. You just have to do it. But we'll do that whenever that comes up.
I will DNI. Now's the best time.
Yeah, key forward.
All right.
I think I know what's about to happen. Okay, well, let's go. Do what you're going to do.
Gonna.
Sorry.
Okay.
We determined this earlier. Do you have less than lethal ammo?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I do.
shoot them. Just shoot
Okay.
them. Take them out.
Well, that simplifies it. I'm not going to gun the engine. I will just lean out the window and shoot the gun.
Oh, I thought you were going to run them over. Okay. Well, then, yeah, shoot them.
Well, it was a coin flip.
No, as
But
you
somebody
will,
made
though.
it.
That's
Let's.
fine. Oh, so you get a surprise round because they're totally not expecting you to shoot them. Who are you going to shoot with this surprise round?
Two
Hold on,
orcs and a
do
minotaur.
Hold on. Do we want a fake ganger to appear to take this shot?
Absolutely, that's adorable, darling. Roll it up.
All right, that's what I will roll.
So out of character, one of the reasons I'm not casting a lot of stuff that we thought about because we have a better plan, and if my mages get found out, they die. Or Evo would probably come hunt us down because those are useful.
Wait, are you the one that has an astral beacon?
No. No, God, no.
Well, don't
Oh,
say
that's
God,
fine.
no. I could have sworn there was one of you. Yep, there is one of you.
Okay. Mm.
That is me with the beacon.
Yeah, illusions at least are legal. Mind magic is not fun for anybody.
Yeah, that's cool. As long as something happens.
So with one hit, do you actually get it off? I thought you don't.
I edged it, so it's 4 hits then.
Oh, right. On a F5 spell, so doesn't that mean...
Plus
Hold
5,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, so he's got 4 hits. They have to roll their logic and intuition to see if it looks real.
Right.
Or it essentially.
I'll roll that real quick, I guess.
Alright.
So who wins ties? Am I the defender here?
Defenders sometimes.
I'm the defender here, so
Defend-
2 of the guards totally don't buy your bullshit.
At least one does.
Yeah, that'll be some confusion.
Yeah, Kazooie totally thinks there's a ganger there, but he and she orcs don't.
I mean, they can still see
Alright.
it. They just can tell it's not real.
And then RC is firing.
Now we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. RC fire, and I'm gonna make a. It's a con check to try and sway, to point out the false ganger, being like, look, there's someone attacking the vehicles. We gotta get them.
This is Tropic doing this, so go ahead and roll con.
I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Nine hits?
Look at the 12 dice there. I didn't do shit.
Jeez.
My table doesn't like you.
That
So,
guy sees right at you.
female orc, being the most intuitive of the bunch, is totally gonna not buy that, and she didn't buy the Trid Phantasm either. But the male orc and of course Kazooie totally think that there is a ganger, even though the male orc thinks he looks kind of funny.
I'm gonna target the male orc. I think I typed that wrong.
No, you got it.
You add edge to that. Is that with the +5 to the roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he had said 9 dice before for his secondary weapon, I think.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you're not using gel. You're not using capsule rounds, right?
Not capsule, but I am using gel.
Oh wait, you said it was a surprise.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I totally didn't think. Yeah, I totally did say it was a surprise, and this is totally. We got so many alternative roles involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Ignore that role entirely. This was a surprise round. He was totally fooled, thanks to the wonderful conning by Tropic. So that's 4 net hits.
All right. I'm looking up the.
What gun are you shooting?
It's a military 100 machine pistol,
Okay.
but the page currently has it loaded for stick and shock.
What book? I've never actually heard of that one.
Military 100.
I want to say Gunhaven 3.
Okay. You use a lot of funny. Like you're also the one that was looking for dragonflies.
Oh, the I got it right here. 6P is
Not a-
it's the Filchette.
That's not a negative thing, by the way. That's actually a little bit. That's kind of cool that you use some of these weirder things.
Or it's not Flechette, but it's something that sounds like Flechette.
It's Fanchetti or whatever.
Fanchetti, that's it. Yeah.
I'm sure I'm part Italian. I should be saying that better, but Fanchetti. I don't know.
That's okay.
I pronounce gabagool I pronounced gabagool wrong for like way too long. Call it capicola or whatever. So I can't. I'm not gonna on the internet where we're streaming embarrass myself more. Whatever. It's that thing. So 6P sets 10P plus what do you have in it? Stick and shock?
No. Currently it is loaded with gel.
Believe gel is just plus 1 AP, and then it does the regular damage.
Okay. So
That'd be 10. Right? Yeah, gel rounds are the same damage but shock, and you add 1 AP. So your gun does 6P, so plus 4 net hits. It's 10S, and it has no AP modifier, so it's plus 1. They get 1 to their defense roll.
okay.
Wait, what the? Why is there? I'm just looking at this thing. There's the 5th edition, and there's a Shadowrun 20th anniversary edition, and they're different things.
Yeah, that happened in Gunhaven. I remember seeing the two.
I'm gonna give you the better one because the lesser one is stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's plus 1 AP and 2 less damage.
Oh wow.
I
Alright.
see no reason why you would have that one, so I'm gonna assume you have the good one. So you're gonna type out 10S plus 1 AP, and I'm gonna see if I can not have him die.
10S plus 1, so 11?
10S plus 1 AP.
Right,
Yeah.
sorry. And that's over 5. Why is that not right?
No, that's not it. You just do 10 damage, and I resist it, right?
It's not a roll you're doing. It's
That's
just
what
the
I was
damage
confused
code.
by.
Yeah, that's just your damage code is all it is basically.
Yeah, that's like I said, it's been a while since I've used RC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just on the. It might not even been the thing back in June, but generally, just for helping the DM, whatever Macbeth's about to type is probably what it is. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
basically what you do. Once you've gotten your net hits, you just type out the damage code for them.
Okay.
And that
Yeah,
way
that's not something I was used to.
the GM ever goes back to like audit his table to make sure that he did combat correctly, he can.
Not audit necessarily, but it also helps me out when I'm rolling 1,000 things.
Right.
I roll like twice as much as everyone else. It's annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna roll that real quick.
It's roleplay etiquette these days.
Yeah, well, it's just help. I'm not sure if it's necessarily etiquette, but yeah, yeah. So he soaks some damage. He looks like he's hurt a lot less than he probably should be hurt, is what I'll tell you. But you definitely did some damage. He's definitely bleeding a little bit, if that makes sense.
Makes sense. Anybody else?
So at this point, let's roll initiative.
Cool.
And you will have noticed at the point that the female orc didn't believe the Trid Phantasm and didn't believe the con, she put an inhaler to her lips. The other two did not, because they were fooled.
I'm spending edge to go first.
But you're not blitzing?
No, I already rolled 4d6.
You can just add a d6 and... Oh, yeah, 46. Never mind.
I'd rather, yeah, on my shitty roll, I'd rather spend it to go first. I rolled what did I roll the other day? I rolled 3 1s and a 3 on my
Matrix combat, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was in a Matrix roll. I rolled like a fucking 14. It was like, what the fuck? And I rolled a 17.
Like started role playing, you were gonna shoot yourself in the head.
Yeah, Rosen had to like physically hold my arm down while I tried to put a barrel of a pistol in my mouth. It was just shitty roll after shitty roll. Macbeth, bad luck. Go figure.
That's fine. You're only attacking Ares. You're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna add.
Oh God, people are dead.
Yeah, no, that was Slab had a duel on this table earlier. And he killed. I made a female version of Slab to be like his love interest, and he immediately like disemboweled her and held her over his head in glory of winning the battle.
True
But
love.
that's Slab.
Yeah, it's true love right there. Fork and Mork.
Female orc.
Yeah. Oh,
I just like their name.
we're going to take a 10-second pause so I can get my charger from my laptop, which I plugged into Skype, and not die. So just give me 10 seconds.
Yeah, I like to think that it's Fork and Orc, the orcs.
I kind of like this idea now.
Fork and Mork, team of orcs.
Yeah, delivery
We
orcs.
need to come up with twin orcs for the runner hub.
For some reason, I'm picturing like Team Rocket from.
I'm not the only one. Good.
Yeah, there's got to be a song in there somewhere for Fork and Mork.
Female orc and male orc, obviously, in case anyone actually didn't understand that. I'm assuming you're just joking around, but yeah. Who else? Tropic, and I need to add yeah, whatever. Give me a second. Okay, so first things first. F orc got that. Male orc got that. And Kazooie gets that, which is unfortunate because he could have. Oh wait, no, I typed in wrong things. Okay, so Macbeth, what's your initiative?
17.
And I'll put you first after I do the
Yep.
whatever. Dawn.
28, I think. Yep, 28.
Damn.
28. Tropic.
12.
Steak.
9.
How did you what?
Damn 1d6, yo.
RC.
Also 9.
Really, guys? 1 is funny, but
Well,
Oh, 7 plus 1d6. Yeah, you might want to. Yeah, okay. Sure. So I'm going to, real quick, do that, and then I'm going to move Macbeth inexplicably before Dawn.
as he surges, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Whatever. Yeah, seize the initiative, I believe.
That's the one. I seizes. My seizures.
Oh, Steak, after this, just while I remember, remind me to talk to you about fixers after this.
All right.
But, yeah, so Macbeth, you're going first.
I am controlling devices forked on the 2 delivery vehicles, and my intention is to drive them into Kazooie.
Yeah, that would make sense physically, because they would be... Yeah, okay. So, roll for that, I guess.
Sure.
So he's less than 10 meters away, so you're not going to get much of a lead up, but I'm going to look at chase rules because I didn't expect to have to do chase rules for this.
Vehicles are chasing Kazooie.
Oh, this does remind me of a run that Alarian, Proper Mike, if you know him by that, did.
Mhm.
And I think it's going to go a similar way because you're hitting Kazooie.
Reminds me of a
Kazooie
run
is
that
not
I
quite a Russian.
heard earlier.
Yep. So, what did you just roll? 4 successes on. Oh, agent assist.
Yeah, that
Control
was the assist
device.
for
Yeah,
the
but now you have to
control.
do the roll the. I assumed you were going to get it. They're not going to resist that.
Yeah, nine hits for control device.
They don't have enough hits to resist that, right? So,
And
and I'm not
those.
wasting gem edge on like a lost cause like this. So, why don't you like do the rolls for hitting of people with a car?
There's a roll for that?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking up right now. Definitely a roll. for
Control
that.
action. Or
Yeah.
pilot groundcraft.
Alright.
How funny.
This would be a handling situation because he's within 10 meters of you and you're stopped.
Okay. Yeah. So you want pilot groundcraft? Or you want something else?
Hold on, I'm looking. So, if you have your book, go to page. Oh, where the hell is this?
Is this core?
Yes.
Alright. Not the first time I've hit people with cars, but usually I've been behind the wheel when it's happened.
So, I mean, you still have to control the car to do the thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I could technically roll this dice, but I'm going to have you do it because you can figure this out. So this is a handling environment, and you want to do I'm assuming it's a ram action.
Yeah, sounds right.
You also need to roll pilot groundcraft to like accelerate from 0 miles an hour to some miles per hour in 10 meters that would hit them.
Yeah, so that'd be pilot plus reaction.
Yes. No, well, it would be pilot plus, is it intuition or logic? Because you're in the matrix, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Logic.
Logic. Is it? Yeah, logic. Sure.
Okay.
Logic.
I will...
Hold on a second. I really want to check this out because I thought it was intuition for a second. Hold on.
Sure.
Well,
yeah.
Runner Hub is different than elsewhere.
Oh, I'm going off Runner Hub. I've never done it. I've only been on Runner Hub, so but I thought it was intuition. But one second. Just let me check.
Yep.
Attributes when in VR. Using VR control drones. Agility is replaced by logic. Reaction is replaced by intuition. This would be a reaction roll normally, so it is an intuition roll now.
Okay.
So you understand what's happening here? You're controlling device in the Matrix. I actually have a character I built around this a little bit, just to
Yeah.
use drones. But yeah, so you're using your
Intuition plus
intuition.
pilot groundcraft.
Yes.
Will I do one roll or two rolls? Since there's the two vehicles, but I'm using the fork program. I guess just one then?
Let's just do one to keep it simple. You
Sure.
technically do two, but let's
Okay.
just do one to keep it simple.
Alright, then I am pre-edging a pilot plus int roll. Fuck it. 8 hits. Broke the limits.
Yeah, you broke whatever limits were on that thing. The question now is, let me just look at the rules for this real quick. Sorry.
You weren't
you want to-
prepared for this exact scenario?
I was not prepared for you controlling device and hitting Kazooie with a vehicle. It's not going to end well because Kazooie's Kazooie, but let me just look this up real quick. Give me a 30-second break if you need to.
Yep.
You can walk up and get a drink.
Believe it or not, this is actually the first time I've met Kazooie.
Kazooie is a NPC that is like the enemy right now.
Okay, damage table on 203.
That's where I'm at, but we need to figure out how fast he's going is the problem.
Yeah, what you said I have about 10 meters to pick up speed.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how fast you can accelerate with that many hits. Real quick.
What's the speed of the vehicle?
A endurance is a 3, I think. I have one. Let me double check.
Please do, because I'm on the wrong
Speed
page.
4. Speed 4, unless breaking the limits would also break the limit of the speed. YOLO? I don't know.
No, you need a control rig to do that.
All right, so 4 is the limit.
Speed attribute table. Walking rate or running rate?
I mean, he's trying to gun it.
Yeah, the pedal is as far down as it's applicable.
So let's assume he's going 80 meters per. He's going 80 meters right now, right?
According to the table, yeah.
I think that he's 10 meters away. He's probably got enough to get up to that. So that's in the 51 to 200 meter range. You're going to make a ramming check, and then he's going to take body times 2. What's the body, real quick, was it on the page, of an endurance?
The body of an endurance is 14.
Okay, so he's going to take
unmodified.
14 damage if you hit him. So ramming, I'm going to read it to you real quick just so you know what it is. And I just lost it, damn it. Ram, short range, is going to be... The target of the ram takes damage equal to the body of the ramming vehicle plus any that hits. Achieved, the vehicle that did the ramming... Yeah, but you don't care about the vehicle.
Yeah, you can take all the damage at once.
You're going to make a vehicle and... So vehicle and intuition for you.
That's the one I just did, right?
That was to pick up speed.
Oh, okay, I have to do it again?
Yes. And if the...
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Just
And then I'll try to dodge based on that.
intuition and pilot again.
Yeah. I'm not going to read this table forever and waste everyone's time. I'm just going to... I think what happens now is I get to try to dodge. But with... Was that the second roll? No, even that is not going to work. So let's see.
Yeah, so I pre-edged again. I put for ramming so you could tell the difference, and that is six hits.
I didn't do that right somehow, right? There's no way I did that right.
No, that was 9. Wait. There's not...
No, I did it wrong. I did it
Less
backwards.
than 5.
Less than 5.
One. So we got 1? No.
No,
One-
you got 4.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4.
So on the first one, you get 2 net hits, and then I'll do the second one. I'm not sure this is exactly how it works, but just because I don't feel like reading this whole thing forever, this is
Sure.
how it works today.
Sure. Like 9 hits. Some GM out there has a screenshot now for Roll20 table where it's 8 hits and 8
Hold on, I
dice.
gotta not do this dumb.
That was from me.
I think that's Cheetah.
Oh yeah, Cheetah. Yeah, Cheetah's got a screenshot of 8 hits on 8 dice, and that was against one of my hacking rolls.
Okay, so the first one, you're gonna get 2 net hits. The second one, you're gonna get 3. So you're gonna do...
16 physical. I'm guessing physical minus
Yes.
0,
Yeah, 16, and I'll have to soak it twice.
and then 17.
16 and 17, I'll soak.
As Macbeth tells the delivery vans to just basically kill the nice Minotaur, and the drivers in the inside probably.
Okay, so you hit the Minotaur, and I expected the Minotaur to do better, but he takes 5, and then 9. Yeah, you just killed you killed the Minotaur. He doesn't get to use his damn beat stick, and the GM is unhappy. But
What you get for piercing my nipple?
So
I mean, you
Well,
did 15 damage on him, I think, if I'm adding that right.
for starters, he didn't pierce your nipple. Second, this is the second game of Shadowrun I've played, and in both games, cars have been used to run people over.
Rosen had vehicle manslaughter as her Reddit tag for a long time before somebody changed it to rock salt.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to edge since that's
He's gonna actually...
the big baddie.
Yeah, he's gonna edge that second roll, because he only took 5 damage on the first roll, right? Yeah, so how much good to re-roll there?
17.
Yep, so I'll roll another 17 dice.
And you're missing. It's 14, so that's an additional 3 damage.
So he's taken
8.
8 damage. Yep, he's the Minotaur is totally still standing. He's a little shaken.
Actually, he's not standing, right? Isn't it a forced knockdown when he's taken? Isn't it?
Yeah, but that's against his physical limit, which body affects.
Right. Okay. I wasn't sure if it's before or after the soak that determines the knockdown.
It's after,
Okay, cool.
because that's how much damage he takes.
That makes sense. So he is still standing.
So he took 5 damage and 3 damage, both of which you remember how many beers he pounded last night. And he looks very unhappy at Macbeth up in the window. Well, actually, no, he doesn't see you.
He just knows.
He doesn't see you. He's thinking about that dumb blonde guy that didn't listen to him last night and was totally a dick. And
That's
That's a random thought as you're being hit by 2 trucks.
it's just a bad day for him because it's all basically happened the same day. So yeah, next is Dawn. What are you gonna do?
Oh, everyone's standing around me.
So
Oh,
you're in the second story of a building. You have vision on the street. You see a Minotaur get sideswiped by 2 vans, and you sideways glance at Macbeth and smile. And then you see 2 orcs, both of which are starting to reach for their guns.
Oh, well, if you insist. All right. Let me do something. I don't want to do this though. 2 orcs are reaching for their guns. Okay, I'll just do it. I'm so gonna get myself murdered. Hold on, I'm trying to do math in my head now. I don't think I would need them that long. Okay. I am going to, I believe I can do, I've never done it. I could split my spell casting, and I just split up the pool, right? I think? So,
I have never heard of that, but I'm assuming you're right while I look it up.
Yeah, you could totally
Yeah.
split your
This
spell
is
casting.
just like, this is like shooting 2 different targets, so you just split your spellcasting in half, and I'm trying to think what the penalty is for, though, because I feel like there's a negative penalty to doing it.
Shooting multiple targets, I believe, is a -2. I think it's -2 before you split the dice.
Oh yeah, never mind. I'm not going to do that because I forgot the other thing I was doing anyway. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. I am just going to make horrible decisions.
That's what we do best.
You're going to get me murdered.
It's a low threat run, and the true threat of the run has already been hit by 2 cars.
Hit by 2 cars.
Who was the person on the ground? Just RC? Is that who they see?
And Tropic.
I thought I was in the leaning
RC
at the cab
is-
of.
Yeah, he's specifically in the Evo Juggernaut, which he's expressed interest in keeping.
I didn't say keeping. I just wanted to drive.
Bunch of pee on it.
Are Tropic and RC within earshot of me?
Yes.
If I yell really loud? Okay. I'm just going
Well, you could always DNI.
But her hair.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. But I believe in you guys, so I am going to yell an inspirational speech like, please kill them, would be appreciated. Take care of that for me, thank you.
So is that a rally?
Yeah, a shitty one apparently, but whatever. Anybody within earshot gets an extra 1
Do you round up?
How do I do that? God.
Do you round up or down?
You're
And do you want-
right.
Oh, you can't edge that. You can't
Yeah, it
edge
was a
that.
pre-edge with 100 fours.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. So
That's a good round up or down,
whatever.
guys. You round down.
Everyone gets 1 more initiative.
Sucks, 'cause you had 2 people at 9 if you just got 2.
Well, next round I can do this again, kind of.
Real
Oh,
quick,
yeah.
who
Or
accepts
feel me out, but
Dawn as their
leader.
undisputed leader?
Oh, we all know Macbeth does.
I mean, you didn't last night, but we'll go with that.
It was 5 versus 1.
I need to check something. Hang on. I'm sorry.
No, it's like,
She's sighing at you. No.
I
So,
should
while
I
RC is looking up Stake and Tropic, for this effect to... Don't metagame it, but for this to take effect, you'd have to accept Dawn as a leadership role over you. So, would you think your characters would be doing that right now?
I don't know about RC. I've definitely been yelling at Tropic the whole game.
Yeah. I would say I probably would, yeah.
And Stake?
I do not.
Excellent.
Okay, yeah, so Stake doesn't get that little bonus there.
Oh, that
But
shitty bonus. I'm so bitter about that. Oh man.
have you spent edge today, Steak?
I have spent 2 edge.
Since you rested and got some back. Was this Thursday night?
No, I spent it today casting spells.
Okay,
You know,
gain one of them back for good role playing.
Hey.
Yay.
Which is a thing in Raw I can do.
And should. Well done.
Apparently you can reckless spellcast to cast 2 different spells.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. Yeah. But then I forgot that I'm already maintaining physical mask on myself and tropic still, so
Yeah, maybe not the best idea. So yeah,
Cool.
everyone else gets 1 initiative. Steak gets 1 edge back, and we are now at. Unless, is there anything else you want to do with your turn, Don?
No, that's I'm done, and I'm gonna frown at Steak, who clearly didn't accept me as his leader.
So there were shots fired. Trying to figure out what these characters would do at this point. They have no reason to look up at the window yet because all of the magic bullshit happened. There was leadership over the comms, and there were matrix actions that happened over the matrix. And Steak hasn't gone yet. So the only people they see.
No, Dawn did actually literally yell. I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't do that over DNI.
You physically yelled?
Physically yelled at people. Yep.
Jesus.
Okay, well, they are gonna look up. Let me real quick.
I guess for leadershiping, I didn't need to be within eyesight of them technically, but whatever. I don't look like myself anyway.
Holy rolls,
So-
Batman.
They're all gonna see you in the window,
Sure.
and they don't like. They think the screaming lady, of course, must be the one that totally sunk a car on them. So, female orc is totally gonna take a complex action to full auto.
Okay, I will. We'll do an interrupt action to go on full defense.
That is the best of moves. And female orc is going to complex full auto in your general vicinity.
There's got to be some like partial cover or something involved, right?
You will get partial cover. I think that just affects your defense roll, yes?
Yes, the soak roll, not the defense. I think, right? The soak.
I do not remember.
I'm pretty sure it's soak.
Partial cover gives you a +2 to your defense table.
Oh, well, even better. Cool.
And if it misses by, if it's like within that 2 that you would have gotten hit with,
Mhm.
I hit the modifier or whatever. I hit the building and I do damage to it. Yeah. So, but let's go back to this.
Sure. Wouldn't be the first time Don's taking a full auto shot. I get a +2, you said?
You get a +2 to your roll.
And your full defense.
Mm-hmm. Which apparently I am shitty at.
Do you want to spend edge?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and just do that. I've still got some left over.
This would be the time to use it because you
Yeah.
need 1 hit to not get shot.
There we go. Where were
Holy
you
shit.
here when I was leadershiping people?
I think as you do a backflip to not get hit somehow, because you somehow got that many hits, you giggle at the female orc's thing, and she totally remembers that giggle as the giggle of the girl who totally stood her up last night, and she's
So
even mad.
good. You have awful hair.
You yell at her she has awful hair.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, that happens. Kazooie gets to go. Kazooie actually takes... He took 8 damage?
Mm.
Yes, that was 8.
He's got 2 damage. He got -2 to his shit, so he's there. But he still gets to go. He's gonna run into the building.
You fool. It's a trap.
Yeah,
Already ran into our building?
he ran into your building. You don't see him yet because he's
Oh.
not that fast.
I forgot too. She wouldn't recognize. Well, I guess the giggles. You say she recognized me. No, my voice sounds different.
Well, no,
Physical math.
she doesn't get the.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, never mind. She doesn't recognize you. She just it infuriates her and it reminds her of that night. She doesn't equate the two. Let's
Sure.
say. Yeah. So he's gonna run to the building. Male orc is going to.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, I guess that's what's gonna happen, isn't it?
Wow, there has got to be a limit there somewhere.
There's a limit there, which is great because I don't want to kill people, but
It would be
That
the
limit-
accuracy of his weapon.
yeah, it's his accuracy on his weapon. But yeah, that's still annoying that my dice don't like Dawn very much.
Oh, don't worry. Kavron put me on the floor before. That's why she hates dwarves.
Who put you on the floor?
Gavron's run. He had a dwarf that put me on the floor. Don
So-
was more mad about the dirty ass floor than the full auto shot.
Yep. So what does Dawn roll to not get like kablasted with her -9 to defense?
-9? What does that do?
For the complex full auto, you get -9 to defense, right?
Oh, is that? No, that doesn't sound right. Is it? I think it's 6.
I'll double check.
Yeah, let me know. Anyway, let me see.
Complex full auto is a -9 to your defense.
Okay.
You're thinking of simple full auto, which is -5.
That's right. Thank you.
But I'm not going to go retcon of roll before if you forgot that before, but just do it for this one. And also take a -1 for being shot at before.
Yeah, 12. So I'm doing math and I'm bad at it. So anyway, I took 14 before, and I take a -1, and that'd be 13. Okay. Oh. So, whatever his accuracy was, he got some hits.
Unfortunately for him, and fortunate for you, his accuracy is such that a bullet hits you in the whatever the heck armor you're wearing and glances off.
Oh, don't tell me he ruined my armor.
It's scuffed up a bit.
Oh, I paid so much money for this outfit. He's gonna regret that so bad. Okay.
Tropic, you're on the ground. The people have their backs turned to you and don't suspect you of being the enemy, and they are shooting at your friend and fearless leader because you accepted her as such, Dawn.
Right. So fearless. All right. I will have my Ares Predator ready, and I will. Okay, where am I in relation to them? I'm closer to the building, or?
So I don't. It's gonna take forever to draw. There's the building, then there's here. Let me just do like shapes real quick.
Yeah, throw some shaps up on the board.
So here's the building. There's like the 3 people who are being hit by cars. Your car is over here where Tropic is, and you were walking from like over here where Tropic was, where RC. I'm sorry, you're Tropic. You're walking from where RC is in the car. You're walking from where RC was towards your vehicle, so you're somewhere over here. Does that make sense? Can you see this yellow line I'm drawing?
The X with the arrow pointing to it. That's where I am in relation to them.
No, you are the arrow. You're somewhere on.
I am somewhere on path to the X. Is what is. All right, I think I got what you're saying. All right, backs are turned to me. In that case, all right, who are the closest ones to me?
The male orc is closest to you. He's this one. The female orc is a little farther away. The farthest away one is the one who is dodging 2 cars, and that is Kazooie. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Ignore him. Before you got the act, he ran into that building, remember?
Yes.
So the X one is the female orc. The slightly farther away, but still within 10 meters view, is the male.
Okay. I'm going to run towards the vehicle, take cover, pull out my gun, and I guess start firing onto the female orc.
You are shooting female orc. Okay. And you're taking cover, you said?
Yes, behind. I'm going to make my way to the truck.
So
And-
you can totally move that far. So it's a simple action to take cover behind the truck, and then you can simple action shoot still.
Yes. All right. Have not actually rolled combat before, so what do I need to roll?
So this is you're shooting a pistol,
Yes.
and you're tropic, right?
Yes.
So your pistol score is you don't have like a cyber arm or anything annoying, right?
I have a cyber hand. That's about it.
Okay, I believe you use the cyber hand's agility, if it's like a cyber arm, and you're holding your gun in that cyber arm. You're using pistols, so you have 6 ranks. What is your agility in your cyber hand?
Where exactly would I find that?
I'm not sure if cyber hands
Yeah.
work the same as arms.
Yeah, I'm not seeing like an agility listing on cyber hands.
All right, let's just because even if you didn't do anything to it, you'd use 3, which is what your agility is. So
Right.
let's just go with you have 9 dice.
Okay.
If you want to pre-edge it, you could roll 14 exploding dice, or you could wait to post-edge. Either way, I've already told you that they are not suspecting of you to shoot them.
Right. I'll wait till after the roll to see if I want to edge or not.
Yeah, because then you can't exploding dice, but you can, and you won't add your edge, but you can roll failures, which is probably the smarter mechanical move. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, so roll me 96 greater than 5. Okay. What is the accuracy of your gun, real quick? So you're firing that
yeah,
area.
Accuracy.
Predator?
Yeah, accuracy is 7.
7. So that means you can take up to 7 hits. Do you want to edge to get more hits?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Then you re-roll. Wait, how many? Hold on a second. You've got 3. So you would roll
failures.
So, what I will advise you to do, because it's your first time playing, right? You have 5 edge.
Yeah.
So you could roll 6 dice, or you could roll 5 exploding dice. The 5 exploding dice is mathematically going to get you more hits.
Okay.
So you're going to roll 5d6 and then put the exclamation point on the end. Slash R before that. Yeah. So yeah, nothing. You rolled the same amount as if you didn't, as if you rolled the other way, and nothing would have saved that. You got 4 net hits, but again, they are not. Their back is turned to you, and they are not expecting you to be shooting at them. They thought you were their friend, so you should feel bad about this. But those are all net hits.
He forgot to actually explode the correct roll, and he
did not.
Oh boy!
Please roll me 1 more dice.
Yep, roll. Just type slash RD6.
Yeah, slash R 1d6. Just do it.
Look at that.
So that's now 5 net hits. So what gun? Let's work this through with you. So what kind of ammo are you firing?
Stick and shock.
Stick and shock. Okay. So
8
you should
is the normal damage.
It doesn't subtract 1 or something?
Stick and shock, I think it does.
So it's normally 8 damage. You have 5 net hits, so that's 9, 10. That's 13 damage. And then because you're using stick and shock, hold on. If you're in Chummer, it should actually Chummer messes up Stick and Shock, doesn't it? That's the one thing it doesn't do correctly. There's a bug, but usually Chummer will tell you what your damage does. I believe Stick and Shock is -1. I'm sorry, just let me double check.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, Stick and Shock is -2. So what I said you had what? 8 plus 5 is 13. So -2. So you do 11 S, and then Stick and Shock does -5 AP. So type for me in the chat just so you get used to it. 11 S -5 AP. Perfect. So they usually that one gets.
And they'll actually lower his initiative too.
It will. So, you notice as it hits him, his armored or her. I'm sorry, you targeted the female, correct?
Correct.
Her jacket sparks, as if something occurred with her jacket.
Alright, so she's got some electric resistance.
Essentially, yes, but it still does 3 damage, which usually I GM roll this, but I'm showing you just so you can see stuff.
Right.
And it also does the electricity bullshit, which is I'll have to look up.
-5 to her initiative.
Yes. So I will. So that's she's now down to -5 initiative. Oops, that's not correct. Right. And besides that, she also takes 3 damage, which I will record. Okay. Now the next person gets to go, and that is RC.
Quick question for you.
Sure.
Activating wireless smart link, is that a free action or is that a simple?
That sounds like a free action to me. I can look it up for you.
Okay. If that is a free action, there's only one free action allowed per pass?
Unless you have perfect time.
Okay.
Yeah, most wireless actions they say on the action, but most wireless are free actions.
Alright, then I will not be
I'm just
able
gonna
to...
assume it's free. Let's just assume it's free to go quicker.
I will not be able to switch modes to full auto, so I will do another...
You can do a simple to switch and then a simple simple. I'm sorry. You can do a simple to switch and then a simple full auto.
Yeah, let's do that.
I will. Yeah. Okay. They're aware of you, so you want to lower their defense anyway.
Yeah. Let's pre-edge this one again. And now, because I'm using the smart link that I have...
And I haven't been keeping track of your edges. I'm assuming you're being honest, guys, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I've got
Okay.
one left.
Yeah, I have 14 left.
I assume you have some left because you have frickin' 5, but yeah. And which of the 2 orcs are you targeting?
If I would actually type that right.
Yeah, you need a 6 there before the greater than sign.
Trying to type too fast.
Yep. So you get 4 net hits. He gets -5 to his defense roll, or his or her. Which one are you hitting?
Male.
Okay. He's not going to waste my group edge to edge that, so you get 3 net hits. And that's with the 3 net hits, you get to 10s?
No.
Okay, he looks like he took a lot off of that, and he was actually hit before. By you, in fact, because you're just picking on him. So he is down to some number of damage. And I'm going to go real quick and do that. Now, Steak, you get your first action. What are you going to do?
Considering I can only see 2 guys outside, I'm going to assume that the 3rd guy has entered our building, and I will cast Physical Barrier on the door to the room we are in. I'm also going to drop the Trid Phantasm.
It's
Okay.
about it.
I love the fact that that was happening the whole time.
I didn't realize that was happening the whole time, but yeah, that makes sense.
He walked back to his car, just peeing.
No, the other one. He cast an Orc Ganger. Like,
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah, so the York Ganger's gone. They're totally not confused anymore. Not that they... yeah.
Yeah, one of them did it. That's it. It would have been way better if you were just walking around peeing.
So,
Wow.
yeah, that's going to be a thing.
That's 5 hits.
5 hits to what?
It's his
The
limit.
barrier. So it is a barrier with
Right, it has 5.
5 structure and
Structure.
5 armor.
Right. So he's not getting... Well, he is a troll. We'll see when that comes his turn. So
will
first
delay
thing's going
him.
to go... First thing is going to be the female orc. They are totally not confused about your loyalties anymore. They are going to take aim at the person who is not hiding behind the van, who's kind of poking out to shoot. You still get partial cover, so you still get +2 to your defense because you're inside of the van, half your body's inside of it. But she's going to take aim and simple full auto, so she doesn't take recoil bullshit. And yeah, that's going to happen to you.
Okay.
So, yeah, some amount of probably less than 7 is going to come RC's way. And he gets -5 to his dodge.
double check something. What's the partial cover?
You get 2 to your dodge.
It has been a while since I've done combat. Hold on.
Yep, you're not an adept or anything bullshit, right?
Nope.
Right, I knew this, but I'm just double checking because I'm doing this quick. So you usually roll reaction plus intuition, which is 8. You now roll 3.
Okay, plus the armor jacket, right?
No, that's
No,
in your
sorry,
soak.
this is dodging.
So you
not
get the
soaking.
+2, so you're going to roll 5 dice for me.
All right.
You can totally pre-edge this if you want to.
I'll double your dice roll.
Nope, okay.
Yeah, that bites. I'm thinking. Ow.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is you're going to take... right, hold on a second.
depending on the mods in their gun, it should be about a 5.
No, I know how much
Oh.
they have. I'm trying to look up the damage code for it real quick because I haven't had to hit anyone with this before today.
I used to use it all the time.
Yeah. Here we go. Sorry for the wait. So that's going to be 2 net hits, and it's going to be... Sorry. It's going to be that.
Okay.
So, and real quick, just to help you out, you have 3 body, and you are wearing...
The armor jacket.
Which is 12, so you roll 15 usually, so you roll 10 now.
Right, AP.
Yes. Well, that's after the subtraction. So you would roll
Right.
15, now you roll 10.
Right. It's like I said, it's been a while.
Yep, that's fine. So, yeah.
Ow.
Ow. With that, you still take 9 damage. So, and that's stun damage, by the way, in case the S didn't. Yeah. So you take 9 on your stun damage track. Which means you're still conscious, I believe.
Yep.
But you're gonna take penalties to things, and
Oh, yeah.
also I'm gonna subtract because that was. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Do you have non-conductivity in your armor jacket? I should have told you about this.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Which means dropping.
Stick and shock.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, RC already had no initiative, so that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't believe it comes to the next pass, but I don't think this is gonna last that long. So whatever. Next in line is Dawn.
We never saw that troll or that Kazuki again, have we yet?
He hasn't gotten to go since he walked into the building, and he didn't get to you before the barrier got put up, so you can assume whatever you want from that.
Sure. No, that's fine. Let's see. I want a leadership again, but I did so crappy a job this time.
You need to get someone to leadership.
I will point
you.
out, you have 2 people with no initiative right now. Which, if you gave them any, I should. Never mind. I'm not back, Jimmy. I mean, do what you want.
No, I could almost get Macbeth another shot, maybe, but he technically can't hear me anyway because he's in VR probably. So, okay, I can see that male orc, right? He's still standing up. That dickhead. He bruised.
Oh wait, was he? You were in VR before, right? And this was in the meat space that this happened.
Yeah, totally.
So that's gonna happen.
Take the -1. Yeah, yep, that's right.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, let me figure out my force because I'm so bad at casting spells. So I can see that male orc and he's still standing up, right?
You can see 2 orcs still standing. Yes.
I can't tell which one's the male.
Well, you can tell which one's the male. Yes, you can tell which one's the male. He's the one that was making passes with you last night, because he is more interested in Macbeth. But
Oh, he is so
cool. There.
What?
Oh, you hear that?
He's also the one that's been targeted by RC a bunch and is hurting a little bit more. You think?
No, that doesn't matter to Don. He chinked my armor. Essentially my business, dude. I paid a lot of money for this.
Did the male one chink your arm? Wasn't that not the female one?
I
She
thought it was.
backflipped away from that one, I thought.
Yeah.
She backflipped away from that one. She got hit by the male one because he got bullshit rolls. You're right.
Oh,
male
you
one-
kidding me? I'm gonna take
Whoa!
it. Done here. I'm done.
Wow!
Nice.
Look at
0 hit.
that.
Okay. Watch my drain spell go really bad though. Wow.
So with no hits, nothing happens.
Nothing happens at all
mean-
except for I may have taken some serious drain. We'll see how that goes.
I mean, we make fun of her. That happens.
Okay, at least good. I get 7 hits on 11 dice, 0 on 17. All right. Dawn's just really pissed. She can't concentrate at all. She's so angry.
I'm informing Third that he may be getting more hat racks soon. And continuing on, Macbeth.
Okay. Macbeth will spend. I should have prepared this. Macbeth is going to. Actually, what the fuck's going on with the vehicles? I guess they're just.
Well, you really can't because they've driven towards the building to hit the orc.
Oh, perfect.
You really can't. Or not the orc, the troll. I'm sorry. Or Minotaur. You
Minotaur.
understand?
Yeah.
But they're going forward. You really can't stop them inside of
They're on a
second?
trajectory to hit the building, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I am going to spend a simple action to switch interface modes to AR. And what is the scene in the building we're in?
There is a Minotaur not on the floor with you somehow, so you can do with that information what you may. And there's a physical. Well, you don't. Do you know any of this? You're in VR.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I would see.
You don't know anything. You're in VR. You're totally out of it.
I don't
Because
think
Dawn is
that's-
explicitly not using DNI to talk to you because she's mad at you for doing whatever
I'm
you
not,
did
I'm
last
not
night.
mad at him. I just don't use DNI because it messes up my hair.
Does a physical barrier not like actually look like anything to non-magical people?
Well, it
It-
doesn't
it
look
looks
anything
like
to
a
you 'cause
light
you're in the
mist.
Matrix.
Yeah, you're in the Matrix. Why would you know anyway?
Well, no, I switch interfaces to AR, so I'm able to like I'm not in the Matrix once I'm switching to AR. I think. Actually, I guess I wouldn't switch to AR because nobody's told me there's a Minotaur coming to break my back.
Yep.
Um,
You're just taking a nap on the floor.
so yeah, I wouldn't switch to AR. What would I do? Um,
Can you roll a memory check so I can tell you something?
I will permit this. What is the thing? Can you like personal message me what the thing is you want him to be told? And I'll see if it's viable. You can roll the memory check either way while he's doing that.
I'll try to figure out what my action's going to be. I got 3 hits. I think that said 4 hits.
That says 4 hits to me. And did you roast in it? Nope, you did it right. All right. So what? I don't have anything.
We learned stuff in the bar that we would have told him later.
Can you just tell me what you're trying to tell him so I can decide if it's
Sure.
like something?
Yeah, if they have massive amounts of cyberware, him as a decker could probably see that. And we learned in the bar from a sensing that they had cyberware.
Right. So real quick about that, they have cyberware besides certain things like reaction enhancers to go with reflexes.
Mhm.
Just this would be assumed competence. You would know this. There's no reason to have that wireless on, besides allowing deckers to fuck you. So most people, unless, for example, wireless reflexes plus reaction enhancers, you need them wireless on to get the bonus. But otherwise, no one does that because
Okay,
that's dumb.
so there is nothing on for that.
I am going to control device again on the 2 vehicles with the intentions of forcing the locks to lock and remain locked.
Okay, so they're totally not gonna. Oh, roll your dice first, I guess.
4 hits.
Yeah, they're totally not gonna beat that. I'll roll to because I think this is an Overwatch action, but
Data processing technically, so no.
oh, so never mind. Not even no Overwatch action. Yeah, you totally succeed on that. They're not gonna beat that.
And that was forked to both vehicles, so
Yep, I understand. Forked fucked me pretty hard in a run once. Freaking Colin Seraph's Decker decided to. I stupidly left wireless on, and 4 of the Yamaha Raidens were just gone before they got to shoot Omni and Creed. And Fury, who was still alive at this point. But yeah, so moving on.
yep, that's my turn.
Yep, Tropic gets to go.
It's really
They are
kind of
not
sad.
surprised anymore.
Yeah.
I'll spend a free action to DNI a message that I'm going to type out otherwise.
Understood.
It's really kind of sad because directly after I shot them, I immediately thought of a much better plan. But I have to commit to this because now the other plans are just gonna get me killed. So, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to switch my ammo. Fuck, no. I don't want to do that either. Yeah, I guess I'll just unload another shot into the female orc. Well, I'll try it on the male orc this time.
Right on. They should be taking negative modifiers for having been shot multiple times before they're.
Yep. Well, some of them. You're shooting which orc again?
I'm shooting the male orc this time.
So I just laughed. I wanted to scroll up to see if you took a -1 on the second van hit, but that would be funny.
So roll your 9. Oh, okay, that's 4. So, female orc is at how many minuses? That many minuses? Okay.
Male orc, he said, I
I'm
think.
shooting at male. Male.
We're shooting at male orc. Okay. Male orc is at many more minuses. You have 3 net hits, good sir.
Cool deal.
You're still firing stick and shock, yes?
Correct.
Yeah.
Sticker Shock's awesome. Just for the initiative. Kill.
And the non-lethal.
Well, yeah, sure, there's always that.
And the name.
So, are you measuring that thing for me? What the damage and such is?
Yeah. It was.
So
It's-
let's go
It's
through it again.
It's still something, right?
So how many net hits did you get? Did I say you had? You had 3 net hits. So Tropic, looking at your sheet, you have an Ares Predator, which has 8p damage. So that's plus 3, 9, 10, 11. Minus 2 because you're using stick and shock, so that's back to 9. And then it's minus 5 AP. So I want you to type in 11s minus 5. There you go. Perfect. Yep. Okay. With that, he is gonna look really, really, really freaking hurt, but he's somehow still standing. And do I want? No, it doesn't actually make a difference if I edge that. Yep. Okay. So he's somehow still standing, but he just looks like he's had enough. And actually, it's his turn, isn't it?
It is.
So he's gonna, as his turn, he's gonna take one simple action to drop his damn gun because of how hurt he is. He's gonna take another simple action to raise his hands over his head, and he's gonna take a free action to say, "I surrender. Please stop shooting me."
All right, that's fair. RC's turn's
Out
gonna
of
roll
character.
around. He's gonna be like, "I shoot the male orc."
Out of character, he may or may not be at 1 damage track right now.
Somebody judge intentions.
I will just give you the judge intentions. He is serious. Kazooie, at the other hand,
I'm sure he's giving up too. We just can't see him.
he's
Yeah,
still got
that's-
all of his health, actually. He hasn't... Oh, wait, no, he lost health, didn't he?
He got hit by 2 trucks.
He got hit by 2 trucks. He's feeling the pain.
I think he's at a -2, almost a -3.
He's not at minus anything. He's... Oh, to hit. He might be at minus things.
I guess people could have tough as nails and shit. Or not tough as nails. What's the one that puts it on the front instead of the back?
There's a phrasing joke in there, but I can't think of it right now.
Yep. So he's got some damage to him, but he's inside of a building, and because I guess I haven't hinted at this enough, he used up his movement and still didn't reach you, so he's not done until after this turn. At this point, we are at the next initiative pass, right? Because Dawn didn't use her leadership to give Stake or RC another pass. So what's going to happen is we're going to roll...
I don't think I can do it after 0, essentially.
Well, they're still -10.
Yeah.
Whatever there is. So even though it just says 0, they're actually at like negative,
Yeah, so in theory, you really couldn't do it after somebody, unless they hit actual 0, which is...
Oh, your GM wasn't aware of this. I thought they were just at 0 at the end of a pass. They didn't actually go into negatives.
No, because technically you're just like subtracting it all down, and then whoever still is in the positive gets to go again. So,
Okay, I just go to 0. I didn't know that, so you totally... Thank you for... Today I learned.
Knowledge bomb.
Going on to the next initiative pass. Male Orc is not going to participate.
I did that wrong.
Oh, we're re-rolling initiative.
I want the 24 back.
Oh, sick. I forgot I have a higher data processing than normal.
Hit the wrong button. Please give me Don's initiative.
Sorry, it was I think only like 7. I can't blitz it this turn.
Tropic has 7. I don't think Don has 7.
I have
10. Sorry, 10, 10, 10.
I'm gonna say Don. I don't think that's physically possible for Don to have 7. Macbeth, what do you got?
28 sounds good. I'll take 28.
All right, you are
Yeah,
making.
28 is what I got. Sorry, I had forgotten.
I don't see your initiative at all.
All the way
There
at
we
the
go,
bottom.
28.
Last one. Yeah.
Yep. Tropic has 7. Wow,
Correct.
Tropic. I just have to point out your initiative does not like you.
No, we're. I mean, I rolled max last time, so we're good.
Oh, who's the one? Oh, yeah, that was the other 2 initiative. So RC, what you rolling with your -3 modifier?
Rolling an 8.
And Steak, what you rolling?
Oh shit, guys.
I got a 10.
Okay. Miller doesn't actually go there with please no. He goes at the bottom.
Yeah, look at that. That's Okay, they didn't sort it yet.
No, I did sort it, but please no apparently goes in the middle. Wait, it didn't sort. What the
Yeah,
hell?
it's not actually sorted. I think it's sorted by
Please,
name. No, not
please
even.
no is at the top. All right.
All right, so female orc gets to go first. She senses blood and she's going to finish the job. She's going to simple action, take aim, simple action, full auto, the RC, who still gets +2 to his dodging of things.
Okay. I think I'd like to not get hit.
I would like to point out, in case you're just talking about Burning Edge, that she is. You do remember because you got hit by her last time. She is only shooting stick and shock.
Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking about Burning Edge. I was thinking about dropping an initiative to go into full defense.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the thing you can definitely do.
You only have 10 though. Or I mean 8. You have to have 10.
That's what I was wondering.
You could do it
Yeah, you
one time
have
with a dodge action. You get
You
it
take
for.
dodge and get your.
My dodge is
Dodge
only
gets
from
you
dodge is
gymnastic,
only from
right?
melee.
Oh, there's an equivalent for range. Whatever. What's it called?
I think it actually works for melee, but it's also you only get your ranks in gymnastics, which he has 1.
Oh.
So either way, but either way, it's not a good idea.
So she's gonna. Well, either way, she's gonna shoot you, and she's gonna edge that using the second point of GM edge.
Aw.
And RC is gonna do something.
Yeah,
You were behind a cover. You probably could dive behind the car.
Hit the dirt
can't
is
you?
hit the dirt is one you could do.
That is
I
totally
was-
a thing, isn't it?
I was just going to back into the driver's seat and let the door get hit.
I don't know if that applies as well or not.
Yeah, you can totally do that, and then you'd be totally inside of the car, and she wouldn't be able to hit you.
Yeah, that's about all I was planning on doing anyway. Well, I was planning on driving too, but
So how much did that take off of his initiative?
5.
Macbeth?
5 is that action.
Okay, so you're gonna do that?
Yeah.
I mean, you still get 1 initiative pass.
Yeah,
and
that's
you get to
fine.
not get shot. And you've actually, that was a very useful thing for you to do. You've wasted
That
her
precious
shot.
Edge.
You've wasted Precious Edge, and you've wasted her shot. Which means she was like, she's really one of the only people who could do things right now, right? So, wait, why did she get to go? Oh, because she used to have more initiative. I just subtracted hers for no reason. Let me just give her it back. Right, because I'll do that at the end. like it's supposed to be. Macbeth, you get to go.
Now I would like to say that it is reasonable for Macbeth to switch into AR. That well, actually, I don't see any wirelessly active grenades just chilling, do I?
Nope. In fact, that's why they've not hit and downed Dawn, because they didn't have smart links running.
Right. Oh yeah, good point.
They're rolling with 5 accuracy. If that was actually made apparent, because she somehow got away with 10 net hits and somehow dodged with 5.
Yeah. So then, yeah, I'm gonna switch into AR as a simple action, and what type of action is it to stand up? I never remember.
I'm sorry?
What kind of action is it to stand? I don't remember. Basically, I just want to switch into AR and then like get cover by the window.
Well, if you're getting cover, that's a simple, right?
Okay, then yeah.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like a simple, really.
Yep. Switching into AR and just scrambling to cover by the window. So that
movement's not an action. Get into cover is a simple. I'm not going to take 2 simples out of you. What are you doing with the other simple?
Oh, shooting the female orc.
So you're getting cover that. I thought you were getting cover for the impending.
I don't know what's
Minotaur.
coming. Nobody's fucking said anything to me.
You're correct. So you are getting cover from the female orc who has just tried to shoot your friend.
Yeah.
That makes you're totally. You know what? Take an edge for being so in character and fucking yourself.
All right. Awesome.
I thought you were gonna try to get behind like a couch so that the Minotaur doesn't kill you. But
no, I imagine he's gonna fucking see my little ass as soon as he walks in this room, but nobody's spending free actions.
And he'll remember you. So yeah. Speaking of the Minotaur, and I'm serious, you do get that edge.
Cool. I'll take it.
Speaking of that Minotaur, he's going to come barreling up the stairs, and he's going to see your physical barrier, and he's going to charge. So does the physical barrier get net hits to dodge?
Physical barrier does not dodge; it just soaks.
That is limited, of course, by his.
I think you hit your limit on every roll tonight.
That is just not true.
Maybe I'm a little biased.
Hey, Light Show, so I don't have to look it up. What's a beating stick do? If you're still in the call. So basically, his equivalent of the Light Show disco stick.
A staff.
Yes.
It increases your reach, which I believe gives a penalty to his defense. And let's see.
Accuracy 6.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's accuracy 7 or 6, so yeah.
It is accuracy 6, so he only gets to keep 6 of those. It does strength times 3 plus P damage. So your physical barrier is busted.
I believe it is.
But there's now a Minotaur standing, cover-wise naked, physically clothed in the room. And it now is Dawn's turn, and she totally notices this.
Thanks for specifying that he's wearing clothes. It's been a weird day.
Oh, I'm just doing.
I'm not making you roll twice, Macbeth. That's fine. You only have to roll your negative once per table.
I have to do so much scrubbing later. All right.
Just make sure there is a later.
I've already told Third that Evo might be getting some more hat racks.
Okay, so he needs to resist with willpower plus logic.
Nice.
Yeah, things that Minotaurs are totally known for.
Still, 17 dice, 4 hits. Can I not get a break tonight? Please, pretty please. Oop.
What the fuck?
What is going on?
How many rolls are you making?
Is someone not muted Is someone watching the Twitch stream and not muted it? Is that what's happening?
Oh, that could have been it. That was a lot. No, that was too quick. That was way too quick.
So,
It was definitely my roll 20, sorry. I'm trying.
I only rolled
Right,
twice. I only rolled 2 net hits with that kind of a check on a Minotaur.
Okay.
He's not quite be. He is just a regular Minotaur.
Okay, there you go. He is mine now for 2 full combat turns. He has a chance to resist. Let me check if it's every pass or every combat turn.
He is yours now. Wait, you just used the Mind Mage action? Is that what you just did?
No, that would be illegal. Yes, I used control action on him. He is mine.
All right, you have your own personal Minotaur for 2 full actions. I will say he's used half of his movement to get up. Actually, no, he still has most because he walked inside. He still has. He can't get outside this combat turn. Is what I'm saying. He can get to the door, and then next turn he can do whatever you want him to do if that's what you want to do with his action.
Yeah, it takes me a complex action to cast it, and then a complex action to make him do anything. So I'm kind of done for right now.
Okay, so Steak. There's a Minotaur in the room. He looks a little weird, but he's still holding something which you notice on the stick is actually engraved beating stick.
I like to imagine he charged in here and then just stopped moving.
Yeah, because in fact, he was charging. He charged through the barrier as he destroyed it. And then there's a couch in the middle of the room. He slid to a stop just before this couch. Like physically, like Tom Cruise in the socks in the whatever that movie in the 80s
Tom
was.
Cruise with the socks. I thought you said he was wearing clothes.
No, but he is in shoes, but he's, sliding. He kind of slid as he stopped because he totally doesn't want to charge and beat your heads in with a stick anymore for some reason. Which you don't know why, unless you want to make it a sensing roll.
In all fairness, he's still conscious. He fully wants to do it. He just no longer can.
Well, he doesn't. If you judge intentions, it wouldn't look like it. Is what I'm saying. But anyway, Steak. There is a female orc outside and a male orc outside trying to kill your friends. There's a Minotaur with a beating stick, which gives him a total of 3 reach within 10 meters of you inside of here.
Well, Steak really likes cows, and a Minotaur is a cow.
It is.
So,
It is cow-like. I have to point out that it has been proven, and there are previous editions. It's not quite the cow that everyone makes it out to be. So don't believe Patty when he talks. Patty lies. Patty
So
also
we're
doesn't have a
actually-
Minotaur anymore, so don't listen to him anyway.
we are actually going to try and hide from the cow.
Steak is going to try to hide from the cow.
Yes.
How?
There's a couch.
Is there like a couch?
There is
Yeah,
a couch,
he's-
but you have to walk
He's
towards the couch.
towering over it.
You have to walk towards the couch to do it, and he's already seen you.
Just put your hands over your eyes.
Oh, dude, if I can't see them, they can't see me. Brilliant.
Sounds like solid logic there. We will go hide behind the couch.
You still are down 1 edge, yes?
Yes, I am.
For using your turn to hide behind the couch, please receive that edge back.
I would. I would like to use that edge on my stealth roll.
I'm not giving you 2 edge in 1 turn. Sorry, buddy, but go ahead. I mean, he's not we all know out of character that he's not actually going to be charged. So why don't we just, while he's rolling his stealth. Oh, he's already done it. Okay, yeah. If he didn't already see you before you went to hide behind the couch, he totally wouldn't see you right now. But regardless, it is now Tropic's turn.
All right.
There's a male in front of you that you can see, because you don't actually have vision of the Minotaur inside of the building, if that makes sense. You totally see, well, you can see Dawn in the window is basically what you can see, and maybe Macbeth poking his head out, like, whatever. In front of you, you see a male orc with his hands over his head, and a female orc who just tried to shoot at your friend RC.
I'm going to. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna open fire onto the orc again, female orc, not the male orc. He's had enough.
Fire away.
Of
So
course.
that is 1, 2, 3, 4 net hits.
Yeah, I'm fine on that.
And using GM Edge, you still hit with 3 net hits.
All right.
Probably should have rerolled failures there, but hindsight is 2020, and I am a learning GM apparently. Bob is going to be mad at me that he does not get hat racks. Oh boy, and that is you're still using the stick and shock.
Yeah.
And failures are going to be edged there. So that's 2 more damage to her, and I am out of GM Edge.
Yay! We survived the onslaught.
We did it, boys.
Endurance.
Yep. So now RC, with your total of 3 initiative, gets to do something.
Alright, am I reasonably safe to be able to sit up and sit in the seat of the vehicle?
So the way, out of character, the way cars work, which is kind of bullshit, is even if you can like see them through the windshield, you still have to destroy the vehicle before you can hit them.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm sorry,
fucking dumb.
what?
This happened to me last game, which was annoying. It actually happened. I was the player trying to shoot someone in a car right in front of me, and this happened.
I've had that happen too in Rosen. Yeah, you gotta
That's-
shoot through the windshield, which is the same as if you're shooting through any part of the car.
Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do at this point.
So basically, in
What-
character with assumed competence, you know that you can sit up and be totally safe in this car until she basically destroys it, and you can feel free, as if you're in total cover that you can't be shot through, but you can still see her. She can't even see you, by the way, because again, mirrored whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to put it into creeper gear and roll up on her.
So you're not
Sort of
trying to ram her, you're just trying to like drive
Intimidate.
at her? Intimidate. Okay.
Just like nudges her with the car.
Just a soft ginger little bump.
It's that scene from Roger Rabbit. And you're just rolling over the bad guy.
Oh man.
Did I date myself there? Should I have said Austin
Oh,
Powers?
dude, that movie gave me nightmares. Like
Yeah.
that scene in particular, like probably still gives me nightmares.
I might be dating myself, but is there a time difference between the two of them?
What?
Roger Rabbit and
That is a
the
big-
Austin Powers movies?
Yeah, about 20 years.
Oh, I guess I just
Give or take.
I didn't see them in the theater, so I just assumed that they were. Austin Powers probably came out in my lifetime. I just didn't see them in theater, so I just thought that they were TV about the same time movies. All right, so roll your intimidate dice with a. Let's see. She doesn't. I'm gonna go through the table real quick. Hold on.
It's got to be a modifier for having a Roadmaster as your weapon.
There is in fact going to be a modifier. Is there not? What did I spell intimidate wrong? Why can't I find it? Hold on.
Sorry, what were you looking for? The social
It's
studies?
INTIMIDATE.
Yeah, I looked for intimidate, not intimidation is my issue. So the
Okay.
intimidation table indicates that you are +3 physically imposing. You do have
good.
+2 for outnumbering the subject because her friend is surrendered and she doesn't see her other buddy. You are wielding an obvious weapon, so that's another +2. So you're at +7. And you have not tortured, so that's +7 to you.
Okay. Then you're going to love this number.
Seven.
It's gonna be like 8. Yeah.
But that's why you use the environment around you. Good hits.
And she likewise gets the -7 to her dice roll.
Oh, so
Because
it's
that's-
actually like a 14 modifier. That's pretty good.
Unless I'm reading this wrong, because she also gets the negative there. And yeah, she's gonna. Well, we'll see what. It's her turn, isn't it? So I already subtracted the 10. She's gonna take a simple action to put down her gun, raise her hands in the air as a second simple, and as a free, say, "I also surrender."
All right.
I shall smile victoriously.
She will not see it. She is behind the mirrored screen of the windshield.
That's fine. I
But
still
he knows
smile.
it.
Roll down the window and shout at her. I smile victoriously.
I think I
So-
pull a line out of Jesse from Breaking Bad.
Macbeth gets to go this turn.
And I think I've noticed the Minotaur.
You're an AR at this point, yes?
Yeah. I'm in
I
space.
don't believe you can miss the Minotaur. I believe that's how perception works.
Basic perception. Yeah. Okay.
I did use a free action to tell you to kill it.
Yeah.
so-
That's right. You
Well,
whispered.
just saying, I
Yeah.
believe it's a 1 to see something that's smaller than a troll. Troll or anything else is just you see it.
Oh,
Is
okay.
ex-
All right.
I think that's how that works in perception.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
I whip around from the window that I'm peeking out of, and I'm gonna semi-auto burst with my
Make
pistol.
a composure check because you didn't notice this Minotaur before, and now you just turn around and see it wielding a stick.
Fair enough. Oh yeah.
Okay, you're composed.
Yes. That is a -2 to his defense roll.
He is not defending. He is compelled to not do that.
Oh God.
So you get
Bruh.
+6. Am I doing that wrong? You're in charge of the spell, Don.
In theory, he can't defend. I would say he can't defend because he can't do anything, right? He's just
Right,
standing
can't
there.
do unless you tell him to, and you're not
Yeah.
telling him to dodge.
And that takes me a complex action, yeah. So, no, he's just watching in horror as
That's a
this guy.
complex action to save your new troll friend.
Fuck no, he's gonna.
Minotaur.
I'm gonna told him to kill him. So. He is physically standing there, fully conscious, watching in horror as this person turns and shoots him.
And I just let out a little, blow kiss. I blow kisses as I burst off my pistol with my smooth composure.
Even despite his soak roll, he is going to drop unconscious after being hit by 2 cars and that undefended hit.
And for the record, everybody was
actually,
talking.
hold on.
Okay.
Is that stick and shock?
No, that's what I was about to say. Despite everybody saying we're not going lethal, Macbeth loads APDS in his gun at
That
all.
was APDS? Wait, that was APDS?
Yeah.
You don't have any other ammo, do you?
Nope.
Oh, wait, and the car was also physical, though.
Yeah, so he's...
Oh, and wait, ignore me, because grunts don't get two tracks anyway, so fuck them.
Yeah.
He's at 0. He's not dead, but he is dying.
Oh, I finish him off.
Yeah, it's very important. that
Combat's
he
over,
does.
so you can do what you want. So what happens now that combat's over? There are 2 surrendering orcs outside with 5 and 1 damage track left, and there is a bleeding out minotaur
Yeah,
named Kazooie.
Macbeth will double tap Kazooie in the head as he's walking out the door back downstairs, kind of hustling downstairs. I'll just put the barrel of the gun next to his head and pull the trigger twice. And say, time to go.
Aw.
Okay, there are
Steak.
2 surrendering orcs outside.
Steak peeks up from the couch. Oh,
At this
good luck.
time, someone make a perception check. Or in fact, everyone can make a perception check at this point.
How close are the sirens?
Oh, it shouldn't be very close. We just spent 6 seconds here.
Yep, but
29 hits.
yeah, not 29
Yeah,
hits.
boy.
That was 3 hits for the guy who didn't do it right.
Yeah, yeah, that was me.
Did I
So
get the highest
between-
perception?
Macbeth actually has the highest perception. You will see 3 vans rolling up.
Oh, shit.
Out of the vans are going to come some guys. They're going to double tap the 2 orcs.
Aw, I was going to tell them not to leave the dwarves behind.
Orcs, and the dwarves didn't actually come on this mission because they got too drunk. You actually
Yeah, I was
saved
going
them.
to.
What the fuck's going on? Hang on.
So they're gonna just ignore you and walk past you unless you like stupidly try to raise your guns at them. They're gonna auto pick open the doors to the car. They're gonna drag the drivers of the two car, the long haul, the good drivers. They're gonna get pulled out of the car, black bags over their head, and dragged bodily back to the van, and slap patched with something that looks like it knocks them unconscious. And are you guys gonna do anything?
Is this just some big coincidence?
Mhm.
Were they being black bagged?
So, with your perception, you do notice that these men look Japanese.
Oh, I say, what's going on in Japanese to them while this is all happening. I speak Japanese fluently.
Okay. They will say, "Don't worry, you did a good job." As they load them into the car and load explosives onto all. Actually, RC, you're still in the one vehicle.
Yeah, but
I think
look
they
at
want
my perception roll, so.
Are you making moves to get out of the vehicle?
Not unless somebody sends me a DNI.
Nope. So they're gonna put explosives on three
Jesus.
other vehicles that are not yours. They're gonna look at you and say, "Well, what are you waiting for?" And they're gonna get back in the car. One's gonna be standing outside holding a trigger, tapping his foot impatiently.
I'll take the message and get out of the ride.
No, they didn't put explosives on your vehicle. What they're I'm just gonna tell you what they're looking at you to do is do your job. But if you remember correct, is to get the medical supplies.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, given my current state of exhaustion, I'm going to ask for some help loading the back of the van that I'm driving, and we'll get
The
the
other men are
supplies
not
there
going
in
to do
style.
anything, but maybe your friends will help you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steak will help.
I can lift a thing or two.
Dawn will go to our vehicle and sit in it.
Yeah, she will.
Cool friendship.
I'm just going to assume you load your vehicles and get away before, you're in a C zone. Military's not coming too quick. As you drive away, you see/hear the explosion of the other three vehicles going sky high.
Macbeth does not look at it.
And the van is going to drive off in a totally different direction.
I shed a tear.
For the other vans, I'm sorry, there's two vans, and they're going to take, with the drivers, if you remember, they're going to drive off in a totally different direction.
Wow.
That was a lot of explosives to get rid of.
I'll
Just a
point out
armored
the
van.
suit is not ruined, just scuffed. I'm not even going to make you pay Nguyen to fix it. It's just, she scuffed your suit. You're going to have to,
It's
brush it a bit.
ruined. I'm throwing this away and buying a new one. As soon as I get more money,
Alright.
it's not broken.
You can do what you want. So what are you going to do now that you have the medical supplies in your truck? You have all your people in your truck, and you are now driving away.
Go turn this crap in.
Oh, I also point out, I'm sorry, I didn't mention this before. Besides the Minotaur, who is left with a post-it note on him in the building because they didn't see him, two dead bodies are placed into the vehicle, and so are the two dead orcs.
I totally would have conveyed that in Japanese. If you'll give it to me, I would have said there's a big one upstairs.
All right. Well, then, by the way, they also have two bodies for the other van that you guys were in. Actually, no, because you guys are taking that van. I guess they just bring the big one in and put it in there. Yeah, so they'll leave him upstairs because they don't feel like dragging him. 3 vehicles have multiple people inside of them, and they're going to blow up. And you guys can now do what you want.
Okay, I activate my jammer on my deck, excluding my teammates' devices in the vehicle we're in, but otherwise jamming signals on the supplies that are in the back.
And you totally also jam the stealth tag that is on your van.
Cool.
That you don't know about.
Right. There's always a stealth tag on the van.
Just forget about that.
Yep. So what do you do next?
I'm going to rummage through the medical supplies, check to make sure everything's still intact and not smashed to bits.
Totally all still intact.
All right. Is there anything unusual? Like,
Nope, you just grab the medical supplies. It's
Okay.
just normal medical supplies.
cool.
Dawn will call Miss Tanaka.
Hello,
Thank you.
dear.
Okay. Hello, darling. We noticed that there's some people may have shown up and taken care of a few things. Some lovely Japanese men. Do you actually want these medical supplies? If so, we'll bring them over. If not, we'll just stop somewhere and.
Oh, of course, dear. We our friends, of course, have been attacked a lot lately for some reason or another, and we totally do need those medical supplies. So if you want the money in escrow and not our friends to be very upset that you took the money up front.
No, darling, we're on our way. We'll be there soon. Ciao.
Okay. See you when you get here. Ciao.
Yeah,
I totally assumed the medical supplies was a ruse too at the end.
no.
No, out of character, MCT totally also needs those because somebody keeps freaking hitting our corp and killing
I
our
know.
guys.
Somebody killed their spider. I wonder who did that.
Fuck that guy.
Alright, yeah, so I think we're gonna head to Miss Tanaka and drop off the medical supplies.
Yep, you drop off the medical supplies. She's gonna actually, the troll is gonna walk over and remove the stealth tag that they placed on the van that you were in.
Dawn is still maintaining a mask on her and Tropic, so she would they're the ones who obviously talk to people, so the other guys don't have to get their faces seen.
Right? She will say, of course, the money has already been released to escrow. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, Dawn will smile happily, like, at any time, ma'am, if you ever need to call me, you have my number. And she'll provide a Medley, or a Sony Angel. I think I have all those all the time. So. Yes. So.
I'm gonna nudge somebody and whisper, ask them what they want to do with the van.
Where the hell did we get this van?
So out of character, if you want the van, you're gonna have to.
No,
pay for
I
it.
don't want the van. I want to create a drive-through at the Stuffer Shack while I go look for some food.
Okay, so Dawn will tell them, I'll arrive at the van. We're going to drive it over here, find our own wheels, and if you want to pick it up later, by all means. If not, I'm sure someone in the Barrens will happily pick this off your hands.
They don't care about the van.
Yeah. Then Dawn will suggest, I will call us a cab if you would like, or I'm sure Macbeth can grid guide his van over here, and we'll just leave this one here. It's the Barrens. Someone will be happy to take it from us.
I mean, come on, it's an Evo juggernaut. It's like the Pinto of
It'll be on cinder blocks.
Aries. People no, it's Evo, so they're just gonna like show up their noses at it. Is what's gonna happen, even in the Barrens.
Even in the Barrens, damn.
That's rough.
I mean, maybe they'll appreciate it because it is Evo and there's a high amount of trolls. Well, I'll figure it out after this game. You leave it there,
I'm not
something will happen
opposed
to
to it. I
it.
would totally tell them to just take it to the Hellions.
Sure. So at that, I think the run is over. Thank you very much to Erotic, and if you could please end the stream.
Hooray, we made it.
Yep.
Buddy.
Nobody
Thank you all for watching, and I hope you had a good time. See y'all.